So, I'm I'm being so real, dude. I'm not okay. Right? I released that video talking about like all the shit. Look, okay. So, as I said, the last video we had a reveal of Persona 6. That was crazy. Then we had a reveal of the new Spyro game. That was pretty crazy as well. Now, I just watched the Nintendo Direct. We just got like confirmation that that Kingdom Hearts 4 is still in development. It's actually going along well. I'm very happy for those fans, and I'm glad because I will be playing through that game, that franchise eventually. So that's cool, right? Fuck. You know, The Last Ronin, that's pretty cool as well, right? Fuck. You know, everyone knows Ocarina of Time, right? I think everyone knows that, right? I think everyone has seen the direct, the final reveal. You know all the rumors that there was going to be like an Ocarina of Time remake, and that everyone was sounding schizo, right? In what way would they remake Ocarina? Why would they? So, turns out those rumors were true. We are getting an Ocarina we are getting an Ocarina of Time remake, and you know what? It is the best looking Switch game, best looking Nintendo game I think I've ever seen in my entire life. I don't know if it was a cinematic. I don't know, but if that's what it looks like, and it doesn't look like just like a normal remake. It looks like a proper reimagining. I think that's what they said in the fucking in the actual reveal as well. I might be losing my mind. I may be just making that up. So I don't think they're going into the one-to-one remake direction for this. And it's in a style that actually, you know what? We're just gonna play it, okay? I've already seen it, but I cannot, you know. I'm sorry, I'm so skittish. I genuinely cannot believe what the fuck I just saw there. So I do apologize if I sound a little crazy and a little schizo and everything else. We are just gonna jump right into this because I'm actually losing my mind. I think we just witnessed like history again.
Long ago, there was a land called Hyrule, created by beings of supreme divinity. At the very edge of this kingdom,
I
there lay a small
can't believe this, dude. I actually can't.
An ancient solitary tree quietly watched over the inhabitants of the forest.
I'm so not okay, man.
These forest dwellers were called the Kokiri.
Dude, it looks
Each
so
had
good.
A
Who?
and they lived out their innocent
This is
lives
not
in
what the
peace.
game looks like.
However, there
dude,
was one particular boy who did not have a fairy.
I never thought I would be this, just... I don't... My brain's not processing that this is real. Like, this is the first time I think a reveal for a game has stunned me this much. This is not how the game looks. I refuse to believe that it looks like this, and it's a... If this is not a cinematic and this is just how it looks... Like, I'm being so dead ass. And that's not even the craziest part. There's no way this is coming out this year. There's no fucking way this is coming out this year. There's no fucking way this is coming out this... Dude, I think I might need to go on a midnight walk. It is 1 o'clock in the morning. I actually cannot process what's happening right now. Dude, I want people to understand why. My reaction, how I feel right now, isn't just because of this reveal. It's the fact that we've had Persona 6 get revealed. We've had the fact that the new Spyro games got revealed. The Last Ronin. Dude, the amount of games that is in my list of things that I'm really looking forward to right now. And then you add fucking Ocarina of Time remake. And it looks great. They're not going for the one-to-one remake. It doesn't seem like that anyways. Link, the child Link, looks completely different to what he looks like in the OG games. And that introduction, intro is insane, dude. I'm sorry, this genuinely is the craziest string of reveals that I've ever experienced in my life. And it came from absolutely nowhere. It looks great. I was actually worried that if they were going to do an Ocarina of Time remake, they would, Breath of the Wild it a bit, have the same art style as it. But they didn't go down that direction. In fact, it seems like while the art style is obviously different, it's still playing into the vibes of Ocarina being a bit more, at least in N64 standards, a little more of a realistic game compared to a lot of the other, some of the other, N64 games that came out around that time, especially when you compare it to, rare games, like Banjo-Kazooie and shit like that. I can't believe what I'm seeing.
The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time will be reborn on Nintendo.
Okay, he says reborn, not reimagining. Reborn. They could still mean reimagining, granted. It could still mean that. Because he could have just said remake there. I don't know if that's a translation error or something. This is the best we've eaten in terms of game reveals and what's going to be coming out soon in a very long time. I mean, not everyone's a fan of Zelda. Not everyone's a fan of Persona. Not everyone's a fan... You get it, yeah. But objectively speaking, I'm being so real. I don't think I've ever have experienced something like this in throughout the entire, my entire lifetime of playing video games. The amount of just flabbergasting. I mean, I definitely said that wrong. Just announcements that you wouldn't expect. Just suddenly revealing themselves. There's no wonder, man. That, long period of just no news, dude. And then there's just this sudden explosion of just like banger after banger after banger. Will their games actually be good? We won't know until it comes out. I agree. I don't think we've ever seen so many beloved like IPs and franchises get so many new announcements. A new Xenoblade game got announced in this direct as well. And oh, why? And I completely forgot. Do you know what else got announced? Deltarune Chapter 5. It's coming out this month. Dude, I'm sorry. I'm actually losing my mind, dude. I'm like, this is... I should have streamed this because you should have saw my reaction, my initial reaction to that reveal trailer, dude. Like, I'm being so dead serious. I fucking lost it. I lost my mind. And even still, this is like one of the rare times where like, even after the initial reaction, watching back and replaying it, dude, I can't believe that. Nintendo is cooking up something in terms of like Pixar levels of shit right now. I would even go so far to say that probably it honestly looks better than most of Pixar's recent movies nowadays. If that is what it looks like in game, dude, we are definitely going to be getting some more news on that very, very soon, considering it's coming out this year. It's probably going to be a holiday release. I would assume that it would be. But that's just fucked. Because that actually technically means that either the Ocarina of Time remake is coming out before GTA 6 or slightly after GTA 6. You cannot make this shit up, dude. You can't. It's actually unreal. So, I'm sorry for making another, how do I feel? Video after I already made the last one. I should have waited. But I can't just keep this inside my brain. I have to let it out, because I'm actually genuine. I wouldn't call it a crash out, but maybe a manic episode right now. This is actually too serious. Not too serious. What the fuck am I even saying anymore? The only thing that would push me over the edge is if they decided to announce a new Nier game. I swear to fucking God. I swear to fucking God. If they announce a new Nier game, yeah. I know that's not gonna, I know for a fact that that's not gonna happen, right? But in the very slim chance that it does, that will be when I crash out in a good way. So, yes. Shock to absolutely no one. I am going to be doing, and I will be playing through the remake of Ocarina of Time. I do not care. There's even a chance I might even do it on the main channel as an exception to the rule. Because that shit is just fucked. I don't know how I'm going to do it, considering that my console is all the way over there. So I might need to get an actual new, big, long HDMI cord for this. We are living in some pretty depressing times. And, you know, the shit I see on a daily basis nowadays with the news, it makes it really difficult to stay positive sometimes, you know? But this whole, like, 3 to 4 days has reminded me why I love gaming so much. People view hype as just hype, and that's fair. But what it does to you, especially that special kind of hype, can lift you up and make you want to chug along through the toughest of shit. And it sounds silly in concept. It sounds silly to be that you know, motivated by something honestly maybe not that important in the grand scheme of things of today, right? But, you know, every time that I my mind goes into a deep, dark gutter. There's always these moments where, like, I get pulled out of it, whether I like it or not. I obviously like it because it's a good thing. This is one of the craziest pulls I think I've ever had in my life. It's like a reality check in a way. Dude, this is why I live. It's something so small. And to many people, you know, they see it for what it is. Video games. It's just games. Realistically, I shouldn't be putting this much personal value into a hobby. But I do. But I do because it has impacted me in a lot of good ways and a lot of bad ways. This has been one of the most craziest moments I think I've had throughout the 2020s period. Maybe the craziest. Now I'm going to be watching a bunch of different reactions to this reveal because it's insane. The way it looks, I don't know. I mean, yeah, again, we have not seen any gameplay unless that little cinematic is in-game cutscenes. Unless we do. It didn't even say that it was like cinematics or that it doesn't represent the final product or anything. It didn't have that. So I'm reluctant to believe that it actually looks like that. I don't understand if that is the case. I do not understand how look, the Switch 2 is powerful, right? But if it actually looks like that, they must have optimized and done some fucking magic shit to make it look that good. It looks better than most AAA games. At least that, like, if it's not a cinematic, that looks legitimately better than most shit I've seen recently. So, yeah, I'm gonna end it off here. I have a lot to do because of Deltarune Chapter 5, and now I have to play that while also playing the other 2 games on the Louis channel. So I don't know how I'm going to go about that. I might need to do a proper hiatus a lot earlier than I wanted to. But I do still prioritize the main channel over the Louis channel. It doesn't seem like that right now. But now that Deltarune, it has been announced that it's coming out this month, I'm going to be doing that day one. So you all don't have to worry about that. Yeah, I feel very happy right now. I don't even think I'm going to be able to get to sleep. That is the kind of hype that just makes you stay up all night. I would like to say gaming is so back. At the back of my mind, that's how I feel right now. But, you know, it's all subjective. I know a lot of people genuinely just do not like all these franchises. And that's fair. You know, as I said, a lot of bullshit in the gaming industry. And, you know, there's more negative things to say about it than there is positives. But at least to me personally, this is the most positive I've been about the industry in a very long time. And yeah, I guess I'll see you all when Deltarune Chapter 5 comes out. I can't fucking believe this. Take care, please, and yeah, y'all have a good one. Bye-bye.